Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. This episode, we finally completed the Hades Cup, got new equipment, defeated a rock giant, and basically just got stronger. This episode, we're going to be taking on the Super Bosses. Basically, what Super Bosses are, if you guys haven't played a roleplay game before, basically little side bosses that'll test your strength and give you a bit of a run for your money. But before we can do the Super Bosses, we have to start getting a little bit stronger. So basically, let's go up here to the Synthesis Shop. I think I said it before about the Synthesis Shop. Let's talk to you. Thank you for helping us make so many items, Kupo. But we want to make it even more useful item for you, Kupo. Be sure to look everywhere you go for items, Kupo. Yeah, basically the Synthesis Shop, basically, remember all those items you get from killing monsters throughout every world? Yeah, you can bring them over here, synthesize anything, and just, get new weapons. This is basically what I did for like a couple of days. This is basically what I did, got everything, but what we're getting is the ultimate weapon. And the materials on the right side is basically what you need to craft it. You also have these for Donald and Goofy, but I basically improvised because, I didn't want to spend any more time. I just want to get the ultimate weapon, but here it is. Ultimate weapon. This is what the thing looks like. Ultimate Keyblade. Raises MP by 2 and possesses maximum power and attributes. Raises our attack power by a lot. So, I'm going to be going out with pretty well crafted equipment. I'm going to go for the Crystal Crown, because, go for Ray of Light. And I'm going to go for Omega Arts. So should I go for it? I will do want my MP to go up by a little bit more. But I guess is the best equipment for right now. Also for Donald and Goofy, we did also the other side thing for the Hades Cup, Sora alone. We got Save the Queen for Donald, raises MP but increases attack power. Nothing too special, And for Goofy, Save the King, raises his MP and also raises his attack power, which is I think is pretty good for what it's worth. There's nothing else I want to, I guess, lose. Should I give up for more MP, maybe? Is that worth it? My attack stat is pretty well craftively high. Goofy's attack power is really high. Actually, no, yeah, we did craft a lot of stuff. I'll take the Omega Arts. 1/8 MP is not all that drastic to lose. But it's time to take on the Super Bosses. And our first ever Super Boss is in Agrabah. Basically, what we have to do is let's go to Aladdin's house. Because what we need to do, oh yeah, beforehand, might kind of want to stock up on some items. Because, or actually, equip a lot of Mega Potions and stuff like that. Get a lot of high potions in this place. Basically, yeah, look at the ultimate weapon. So cool. Looks like an actual sword. But regardless of that, let's talk to the carpet. What's the matter? You want to go somewhere? Right on the carpet. So we have our first super boss, the Vagabond, Kurtzisa. You see those little orbs on his arms? You basically have to hit those, and basically, he's got to do a lot of damage on them. They'll drop basically like 8 meatballs to replenish your health. That's basically what they are. 2 of them you got to get rid of them. They're not that hard to get rid of, but just be careful. He does hurt quite a bit, but just be careful. Oh yeah, I do something I want to mention. We also learn some abilities. But what I want to show off is this. We summon the Fairy of Neverland, Tinkerbell. Alright, what Tinkerbell basically does, she's basically auto regen. You know how those things call fantasy with the spells? She's basically all that. Just really cool. This is she basically just like, you know, reveals your health no matter what, and she's the only summon that doesn't have Dawn to run away. Doesn't really make any sense, but whatever. And she's auto-life, basically. So if you die, you basically just have auto-life. So this is what, here it is. Basically break the shield as many times as you can with magic. Any type of magic, it doesn't really matter. What I normally use is Thunder, basically, because it kind of gets rid of the shield a lot faster. What Kurtzisa does, basically, what he did in this stage, he summons the tornadoes and stuff like that, and just, you know, and it kind of gets really annoying after a while, and we're basically out of items. That. Basically, and we go hit him in the head even more times. Now you think we might be a little bit over leveled, but some of the SuperBosses in this game, they're not really all that hard, honestly. They may give you a run for your money, but and every time it also one thing I forgot to mention at the start of the battle. At the start, he puts like a spell that prevents you from using magic, but since we already used Tinkerbell, it's nothing all that bad. Fun fact about Kurtzisa. Kurtzisa was the name of a contest winner who wanted his name in like the game of Kingdom Hearts. Basically how it goes. I think that's what I've heard from it. Basically, if there was like a competition back in the days of like or in the development Kingdom Hearts where you can have your name registered into the game to be one of the super bosses. That's basically. I think that, like I said, I think that's what I've heard. I'm not entirely sure. This is just my research from what I've heard from other people that played the game. So, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Kurtzisa is an actual person. Probably one of the few times I think in gaming history where someone's actual name will ever be registered in like a video game or some crap like that. Well, I'm pretty sure other people, well, I think that's a lie. Other video game platforms have done stuff like that. I gotta get to his can. And he's about to make it even. And after that, you gotta keep bopping him in the head. Smack him in the head. It's meant to be pretty weak. But yeah, there we go. And that was Kurtzisa, ladies and gentlemen. Not too hard, but not too easy. And we learn a new move, Zantetsuken. Answer report 11. So Zantetsuken, I think this is a move exclusive to Final Mix. Let's see what this move is about. Has 30% chance of unleashing a finishing combo attack that can destroy weaker enemies. Yeah, weak enemies. Really not all that useful. But it's still there if you need it, you know. So basically it's just a state of convenience. Actually, I do kind of want to give a bit of extra health, because we don't really need the extra health at all. But that's Super Boss number 1. Off to Super Boss number 2. Alright, so we're back in the ship, Neverland. Basically, first time we'll ever need an outsider party member. Basically, as you know, we gotta have Peter Pan in this one. And another thing, have our party pimped out with ethers, mega ethers, all that type of stuff like that. Because you will need it. Because this boss takes a while. Takes a long freaking time. Be pimped out with much items as you can. Keep doing that. And another thing, have like stop magic or stuff like that. Customize our abilities. I'll get rid of Aurora for Cura because we're probably gonna need it. And remember, stop magic. But what we have to do is talk to Tinkerbell. What is it, Tink? You want to go to the clock tower? It's up to you, Sora. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's fly together. Back in London for like the second time. Oh, it looks so beautiful today. Most nightly. Who the heck is that? I don't remember this being in Peter Pan. What the heck? So this boss. Oh my god. So basically, first thing we gotta do is cast off of this clock. And then basically, bam, bam, it's a swipe he just did. This is Lord Umbra. Basically, how this fight goes is basically, you see the little mark right there? But before we get to that, let's talk about the thing he just did.
Fire!
Lord Umbra casted Doom.
Fire! Fire!
Basically, that's a little clock.
See ya!
How about this? That's a classic Final Fantasy tradition where the enemy class is like a special effect that like counts down, like instant death basically. But unlike certain instant death in like the game, your party cannot be like revived ever again. That's basically how it like works. As another reason I wanted to like, you know, have my team pimped out with ether basically. Cause this fight drowns out a lot. It's very boring and stuff like that. But basically, back to his heart. His heart represents the different element. Light or white represents basic attack. Red means fire. Blue means ice. And basically, all that stuff like that. That's why it can like feel very, very slow, basically at times. He also has different type of attacks as well. Basically, he has a swipe attack. He basically has. He shoots like and a ghostly energy blast, basically like that. But that's basically it. This fight, it can be kind of fun if you're able to blaze through it, be very fast. But I don't really think it's a really quick way of getting rid of it. That's normally just like how it goes. Another reason why I want, my team to hit out with like ethers and stuff like that, because you're gonna be using a lot of MP in this fight. Because for stop, Kira, magic, all that stuff like that. And that's why I'm attack first, by the way. Well, yeah. Always make sure you cast off the clock. Oh, thanks, Ruby.
This should help.
So yeah, make sure you are like, you have like a healing spell on standby, and just stuff like that. Basically like that. It's able to go bypass with my damage output is pretty high, but and because I got the ultimate weapon. But other really than that, this fight is easy, just really slow. Just gets boring. Always cast off the glass for good measure. Stopper costs 2 MP, so that's, like I said, another reason why I want you to have like MP equipment.
See ya. Deep freeze.
Bam. So you get a total of like 3 different hits depending on what his heart looks like. But I will say this one thing, this enemy, I'm not really sure this like Peter Pan lore or where he came from, but I'm not entirely sure, dude. Well, this is Kingdom Hearts, so basically anything happens here. Thanks, Peter Pan.
Here.
Reward y'all with another ether. Basically, yeah, you can deflect that attack, that fire attack.
Come on.
Bam. He's basically almost just dead, so. Ooh. Thanks for the win, Peter Pan. You're gonna need the extra defense.
See ya.
It kind of makes sense why you need Peter Pan in this, because really no one else can like control, like able to like have like freaking Tinkerpell take us to Neverland, because we don't have the magic ourselves. Like I said, this boss is almost done. It's really boring.
See ya.
Blast away with fire. One of the few times, or one of the few bosses that magic can actually be really useful. Because I guess to me, magic has never really been that like useful. Bam. Bam. And you see, this fight can get really annoying at times. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just. But you think this super boss is boring. Wait until we get to the third one. And yeah, your enemies can hurt the enemies themselves, just like every other enemy in this game.
This should help.
But I do like this music right here. You get to hear this track a couple of times in like the game for like Dark Side and I guess some other boss. Well, the Oogie Boogie fight. Well, yeah, that's the worm attack thing. There we go. Thanks, Peter Pan. Alright, Lord Umbra, you're almost dead. Remember, all the magic you have is at your disposal. So remember that. Watch out for that warm effect. Stop! Now we just have to use Blizzard.
Come on.
There we go. Basically almost down.
This should help.
This is basically just his gameplay. Just fly around and just, you know. And he is done. MP raised. And that's Lord Umbra. originally in the original Kingdom Hearts, his design was like black. In this version, it's white. Kind of makes sense because he's a ghost. And stop return to Stopga. Not really useful because really there's nothing else at the point in the game to use it for, but whatever, I guess. But yeah, sure. No, I want to put on a elixir. But that's 2 super bosses down. Now we have 2 more to go. And the third one is just as bland. Oh, it's not just as annoying. Alright, so we gotta head back to the Hades Cup, to Olympus Coliseum. Alright, back at Olympus Coliseum. These trophies, just to symbolize how much hard work I did. And even over here. But even so, we talked to Phil. Talk to him. We get access to 2 cups. But this one in particular, we get to take on. It's empty. Look, just win. What is that? Oh god. Gold match. Ice Titan. Ice Titan. Another Final Fantasy tradition, but it looks different from the other Ice Titans from Final Fantasy. So basically, right at the bat, Ice Titan will shoot up ice spheres that you can like reflect, which is dependent on how you reflect them. You can reflect them in a straight line or just in like an AoE type attack. And basically, after you deflect him, he does he shoots out icicle spears out of the ground, which can really hurt. And you guys shoot these spears at him a couple of times where it'll also do some damage, but you can also like get tech points. You gotta be quick and fast to reflect the ice spear, basically.
Heal. Heal.
This fight, if you're not really well prepared, can also take just as much longer as the freaking Lord Umbra. But and also, one thing, don't use arrow. I'll get to that later. Once you hit him enough times, just hit him in the head, and basically his head will go down for a couple of seconds, where you can get a lot of good pot shots on him. And there we go. And basically, you can do that. Basically, all that stuff. Now his gameplay a bit changes. He starts popping up these like icy rocks that like appear out of nowhere. Basically, they do hurt a lot. Don't worry. And the icicle spirits are popping out of nowhere. Now when he starts stepping all over the place, which can be kind of annoying at times. And he also has an ice breath attack, which nothing all too threatening, to be honest. You can deflect the icy rocks, but it can be very hard to time it. But there's one thing from this fight you do get after like being the ice type, which I think is really good for Final Mix. Basically, I should say this now. Final Mix for the Ice Titan and another Super Boss we'll get into. You get 2 additional Keyblades. This one will give you like I'll explain once we get it. Basically. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention what happens if you use arrow on this. If you use arrow, basically the diamonds or the ice spears grow a lot bigger for some reason. I guess it's like to like bypass the additional defense of like arrow. I guess that kind of does make a bit of sense. Still not really. And I said this fight did get a little bit more if you aren't prepared, but I'm so prepared to the point where I'm basically just doing max damage. Here he goes. He starts getting so much stronger. And now he gets that ability. Basically, that's Diamond Dust. Or Blizzard, basically. Basically, it's a giant aim that he can aim on any part of the stage. Now he starts doing a combination of like the ice spears and like, you know, the ice rocks while he's moving down. Which kinda can get a bit annoying if you aren't like ready. These can get really annoying. But yeah, this guy can hurt a lot if you don't know like how to prepare. But remember, tech points. Always good. But yeah, the ice sign can just be really annoying, very bland. Not very good. Hey, get it! Ice you. That wasn't funny at all. But he is almost done, basically. And once he's down, you hit him in the fucking head. There we go. And he's down. And also, in Final Fantasy Edition, the Ice Titan looks like a giant man, not a giant ice-type monster with a ribcage. But he shrinks, and now we are the Titan.
Take that!
Receive Diamond Dust. The Frosty Giant. Let's talk about Diamond Dust. Basically what this Keyblade is, it's a lot weaker than the ultimate weapon, but it raises our MP by 14. Only one extra level. It's really... Oh, I've noticed that if you're not able to find Lady Luck, which also increases your MP by a lot, you could also fight the Ice Titan, get his Keyblade, and also use it to like grind to get the ultimate weapon. That's basically what I did for like my couple of playthroughs of Kingdom Hearts. Before I realized, oh, I can use Lady Luck because it also raises my MP by a lot, and also certain equipment, which is really good. But we're gonna be taking on our final super boss. Somewhat now. The Platinum match. And this is a super boss that everyone back in 2002 was surprised to see here. And we all know who it is. Let's head in there. Oh, a summoning tablet. Could it be Ultima? Could it be something else? Who the hell is that? We all know who it is, guys. Every Final Fantasy fanboy screamed out loud back in the day. It is the one-winged angel himself. Rocking that gray hair, one wing, and that giant sword. It is him. Sephiroth. Yes, Sephiroth himself. The main protagonist from Final Fantasy VII. Basically, ow. Basically, how Sephiroth will, what Sephiroth will do is basically, if you hit him enough times, he basically does like a fire spell attack. Ow. Basically, he jumps around everywhere and just basically, he does like a swipe forward and a swipe backwards. He also has a fire pillar attack, which does kind of hurt. But try not to get close to his fire pillar attack.
This should help.
That jump slash does hit a lot. You can get like a good combo on him before he does like the fire attack. But basically that's basically how he does. And if you think this is how he goes, no, he'll get stronger the more the fight proceeds on. But I want you guys to listen to this version of One Winged Angel. That's One Winged Angel for you. But on top of that, he also has that move, Heartless Angel. Basically, he stands around. Also, he starts running a lot. He starts running around a lot everywhere, basically. And he'll still attack you and swipe at you. But it's a lot more annoying, basically. Ow. And yeah, that Masamune does hurt. Sin Heartless Angel, basically, if you manage to get that move off, he drains all your MP and HP, and you'll basically just be like dry of nothing. And yeah, that attack does have good range. Now, Sephiroth. Oh, this move. You can block this. This is basically like something represented in the Smash Bros. Yeah, basically you could do that, which is, I think it's pretty smart on my part. I think, now back to what I said about Sephiroth. I think Sephiroth is a pretty, was probably a good choice for Kingdom Hearts, because you know, Final Fantasy VII was pretty popular back in like the 90s and stuff like that. And remember, this is a crossover Kingdom Hearts, basically. Final Fantasy. So I think it's pretty nice that we managed to get Sephiroth. But yeah, the more Sephiroth's health goes down to a certain point, the more attacks he gets. Oh, this is his signature move. He gets a boost. He does Shadow Flare. And now he's doing this. Oh crap, now he's coming up Meteor. This attack is kind of a bit of a joke. But basically what he does, he's coming to Meteor, shoot up this little Genki Dama type thing. And basically, yeah, that's it. Now he starts running around everywhere, summoning Shadow Flare. This is actually probably the easiest thing of fight first phase of Sephiroth, because he just runs around everywhere with Shadow Flare. He doesn't really move around all that much. But yeah, I still think Sephiroth is pretty nice to this. Because you know, Final Fantasy, it's awesome. And he also gets like a spinning tornado attack, basically. This is basically... Got it! Back to the live stream, Sephiroth. One Winged Angel. Answer report to Blade Master.
Oh yeah!
Alright, let's show off that one Ink Angel Keyblade. It has little power, but sometimes deals extremely powerful criticals, reduces max MP by 2. As I'll show what it's like. Another Final Fantasy reference type of Keyblade. Basically, it has flame. I think it looks pretty cool. It may not do as much attack power, but it's still pretty cool nonetheless. It somehow has equal range to the ultimate Keyblade, but not strong enough. Oh yeah, there's also Diamond Dust. Little range, but raises my MP by a lot. Like I said, it's good for like use as a grinding tool for like certain Keyblades, basically. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the 4 SuperBosses of Kingdom Hearts for right now. So next, but let's step on the door, head out. I've been looking for you. As have I. As long as you exist, I'll never awake from this nightmare. You're my darkness. I'm a part of you, am I? Then join me in the eternal nightmare, untarnished by light.